Koйтендаг State Nature Reserve has been established to protect the unique nature of Koйтенdag and its adjoining areas. The atmosphere of a natural reserve and its environs is just as unique as its natural appearance. It is estimated that about 900 species of plants are growing within this natural reserve. Of this, 10% are considered rare species that only grow in this area. It is noteworthy that more than 130 species of plants used in folk medicine and the scientific medicine are also found in Koйтендаг. The esteemed president writes valuable information about many of them in his book Medicinal Plants of Turkmenistan. Plants such as a tulip, one of the most valuable species growing in this reserve, have been included in the third edition of the Red Data Book of Turkmenistan. The biodiversity of Koйтендag's unique fauna is also distinguished by its richness of species. There are 2 species of vertebrates, 25 species of reptiles, more than 100 species of birds, and about 40 species of mammals. As rare and valuable species, black eagles, long-tailed flies, Indian moths, perennials, twisted mountain goats, and Koyten blind fish can be mentioned. The reserve includes 4 Garliq, Khojapil, Khojaburjubel, Khojagaraul local limited reserves. The Garliq local limited nature reserve covers the southern slope of Koytendag and mountainous areas up to the Ahmad area. It includes the world-famous group of snow caves, the Gainar Baba spring with sulfur hydrogen ointment, the underground lakes inhabited by the Koyten blind fish, and several deep of beautiful valleys. The Khojabil local reserve includes the northern part of the Koytendag reserve, the upper belt of the Koyten Valley, and the northeast of the Gordak lowland. Koytendag is truly a very rich reserve of amazing wonders of the beauty, and Koytendag is one of the highest mountains in the country. The Ayrababa Ridge, which is a 3,139 meters above sea level, is also located in Koytendag. The mountain of numerous valleys, the mysterious caves, the pure spring, and the blue valleys of this place attract everyone who travels. Its unique natural beauty and a unique historical identity make it possible to make the region one of the international tourist destinations. One of the most beautiful places in Koytendag is the Kырk-Gız Valley. The cliffs of Kырk-Gız Valley are 150 meters high and 70 meters wide. On its rocks, the hands of wild grapes are hanging down, creates a unique natural beauty. Here lie the great and small stones of the flood waters. The height of the dome of the Kırk-Gız Half Caves is 80 meters. Because the rock is located on the north side, the sun never sets in it. At first, the inside of this half dome looks dark, but also the eyes get used to it. You can see the patterned stones at the bottom of it. The stones are embroidered with the dripping drops from above and the occasional flood waters flowing from the valley. At the bottom of the dome, which is located in the form of a dome, has a hole like a 100-liter pot. It is constantly pouring ice water from a fountain coming out the bottom of the cave. No matter how much you take from this water, it never fails. It keeps the same level. There are different types of ornamental stones in the dome type, some of which are reminiscent of a human body, some of which are overturned plates, and some of which are pots and pans. In reality, however, all that is necessary slippery. Images as stalactites and stalagmites are the mainly formed from aragonite and calcium minerals for thousands of years. These images have been likened to animals and humans in the past. Therefore, the people have created a legend that this were Kırk-Gız lived. The particularly cool air inside this valley also has a pleasant effect on human health. In this Kırk-Gız valley, perennial herbaceous plants such as mountain zerafshan tree, maple, stemmed almond, thorny almond, spruce, sparrow, ishkin and deer grass grow. Most of them are used by the local population to treat various ailments. When you look at the Kırk-Gız valley, you are surrounded by a wonderful feeling. It attracts the attention of the trees that are rooting on the mountains in the Kırk-Gız river. You can see that those trees have spread their roots and some have multiplied their branches. It has a unique pleasure of traveling to this heavenly place of our land, which is experiencing the wonderful life of the prosperous epoch of the powerful state. It is unimaginable the beauty of this beautiful place. You don't even feel like you have been immersed in those beauties by traveling to these beautiful places, and so the dreams of the future in the wonderful fold of nature give you wings. That's why we don't get tired of looking at these beauties and traveling to it again and again. Koytendag has a very rich flora and fauna. The Koytendag State Nature Reserve has been set up to protect such a unique land. The Koytendag State Nature Reserve covers an area of 27,139 hectares, mainly the upper belts and the central part of the Koytendag. There are a lot of natural monuments in Koytendag. These include the world-famous dinosaur plateau, the Kırk-Gız Valley, the Daray Valley, and the Garlic Cave system.
Tabiiy yadigarliklar o'rankan. Bulara bütün dünya belli olan dinozavrların
One of such natural monuments is Kırk-Gız Valley.
Qarliq qovaqlar ulğamı degişlidir. Inha şeýle tabiiy yadigarliklaryň biri hem Kırk-Gız deresidir.
Our present destination is the Kırk-Gız River, which is rich in flora and fauna. Although the length of Kırk-Gız River is only 3 kilometers, it is one of the most amazing valleys in the Koytendag. Another amazing part of this valley is that water flows into this valley. Under normal circumstances, water should flow from the valleys, but as for this valley, it seems the water is flowing from where we are now into the valley. And in fact, because the river is in the form of a hemisphere, water enters and exits from one end of this valley to the other. The width of this valley is not so wide either, but there are many surprises in it. One of the most amazing things about this place is that it has 40 caves. In the Kırk-Gız, various legends have arrived among the natives.
Bir giyin del, yöne muňa seretmezden bunun içinde ören täsinlikler ken. Şu yerdeki iň täsin zadyň biri hem Kırk-Gız yarım gowagynyň bolmagydyr. Bu yarım gowak barada yerli ilat arasında türlü hili rowayatlar döräpdir. Bulardan başka da bu Kırk-Gız deresinin
In addition, the Kırk-Gız Valley, as you can see in the spring, is a rich flora, all of which thrive. Inside this valley, trees such as wild eggplant, wild cherry, cacao trees, and thorny eggplant are growing from the perennial herbaceous plants such as sparrows and ishkin. In addition, one-year-old plants embody the beauty of nature. When we talk about the fauna of the Kırk-Gız River, goats with twisted horns roam in the upper parts of the Kırk-Gız River, that is, on the face of these rocks above it and its plains. Steaming animals like mountain goats and wild elements like wolves roam. In addition, the Kırk-Gız River has such steep cliffs and the presence of many bubbles, large and small on its surface, creates a favorable environment for nesting wild birds. That's why birds of prey come to these places and nest in those hives. This is one of the most important aspects of our nature.
Yal hayvanlar, möcek yalı yabani hayvanlar gezýärler. Bulardan başka da Kırk-Gız deresinin şeyle dik kayalarının bolup, olaryň ýüzünde ululu kiçili köwekläriň bolmagy bolsa.
I would like to thank esteemed President for the opportunity to preserve such a rich nature, to study scientifically, and for the opportunities it provides. May the life of our people be blessed, long life, and may his work for the benefit of the nation always be nourished with prosperity.
Görkezjilerin biridir. Bize şeýle baý tebigatymyzy gorap saklamana, onu ilmi taýdan öwrenmene döredip beren mümkinçilikler üçin hormatly prezidentimize köp sag bolsun aýdýaryn. Hormatly prezidentimiziň jany sag bolsun, ömrü uzak bolsun. İl ýurt bähbetli alyp barýan işleri elmedama rowaşlyklara beslensin.
Due to the efforts of the esteemed President, great attention is paid to the scientific work here. This will help in the future to understand the secrets that have been not revealed to the public of Koytendag's Valley, which have not yet been scientifically studied, and they contain valuable information. The recent increase in tourism has witnessed the growing potential of the tourism development in our country. During the journey, man realizes the world, it looks at its beauty and tests its strength, and endurance strengthens its health and broadens its world. The Kırk-Gız Valley of Koytendag is infused with the spirit of the valleys and wonders of nature. The beauty of this valley is more than just a list, but these wonderful beauties are experiencing a new life today. With the efforts of our esteemed President in the period of widespread development of tourism in our country, the beauties of Koytendag invite world travelers to travel. This is because Koytendag is opening its arms wide to those who love mountain tourism.